Today was a very bad day. Now all I want to do is get home, relax, drink some sweet, easy sipping whiskeys, and relax the pain away. And when I get to a liquor store, I run into two wonderful choices, but I can only buy one. So I'll let you know which one I will choose. Welcome to Whiskey Bank. My name is David. You're probably wondering, why these two bottles? Well, first, I didn't want to do another 1910 versus Woodford Reserve Double Oak. There's thousands of videos of those, so I didn't want to be number 1001. Second, Widow Jane 10 years seems to be a little underrated. With so many double oaked and sweet products out there, I think this kind of got mushed in the crowd, but it's one of my favorites. And I wanted to do a side-to-side comparison with my favorite double oaked product, 1910. So let's get right to it. First, a little bit of backstory for these two wonderful bottles. So first, the Old Forester 1910. In the year 1910, a fire caused the bottling line to be shut down, and a batch of mature whiskeys are waiting to be bottled. Before they were ruined, the batch was stored in new oak barrels to rest until the line was repaired, and the double oak process was born. To produce today's 1910, a second barrel is lightly toasted and heavily charred, almost to the point of disintegration. There you go, that's how you say it. The line was first introduced in 2014 and is the last of the current Whiskey Row series. So some stats on this: it's aged at least 4 years old, its mash bill is 72% corn, 18% rye, 10% barley, and it's 93 proof. All right, now the Widow Jane 10 year. Widow Jane was founded in 2012 in New York. The distillery's name is due to the fact that the source of their water is from Widow Jane Mines in Rosendale, New York. The water is supposedly rich in calcium and magnesium, which makes the whiskey's flavor pop a little bit more, according to the distillery. And that's also another reason why Widow Jane does not have any cask strength bourbons or whiskeys, because they want the water to make the flavor pop. Widow Jane 10 year is a blend of 5 barrels from Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Another fun fact is that Widow Jane's parent company was acquired by Heaven Hill in February 2022. I'm kind of excited to see what will change in the coming years. Some of the stats on this: it's aged 10 years, as stated in their name. Its proof is about 91, and the mash bill is undisclosed. If you're enjoying this content, please push that like button. It really does help me out. And as always, enough talking, more drinking. Let's get to it. Opening ceremonies. Ugh, maybe it's been a really long day. Holy God, can't even open whiskey anymore. There we go. Nice. All right, now that these have been open for about 15 minutes, I'm ready to get to it. Now, remember, we're judging today by what I want after a long day to have an easy sipping sweet whiskey to wash the pain away. So please remember that. All right, let's get on to the experience. First, the nose in the 1910. Oh, it's sweet, and you get that banana right away. You get a little bit of like a bread, like a cookie dough almost. Yeah, oh, you know what? This feels like a cookie with banana chips, with a little bit of drizzle of caramel, and some cherry dust. I don't know what cherry dust is, but that's what it smells like. Very good and very interesting. Now on to the Widow Jane. Ooh, you get the sweetness right away as well, but you get a lot more of the baking spices. The cinnamon, the vanilla, the nutmeg, and you get a slight citrus, almost like apple slices. Ooh, very sweet, but also refreshing. Ooh, the nose, by a slight hair, the Widow Jane. The banana note on the nose is a little too much for me. I think it overtakes everything else, while this has a sweet, little bit of spice, a little bit of citrus, and you get the all-around flavor to kind of relax it away. You know what? If I ever take a bubble bath and I get a candle, I want it to smell like this. I think that would relax. Again, I should be making products. I shouldn't be doing whiskey reviews here. Jeez. All right, on to the palate. My favorite part, because I'm drinking and I love drinking. So right here we go. All right. Wow. So you get that oakiness right away, but it's sweet. It's more of a burnt caramel and brown sugars. And the intensity of flavor is a lot higher than 90-30 proof. The double oak really shines in that process. I get the sweetness, again, the burnt caramel, the vanilla, slight fruit, almost like dark cherries. And there is a spice, but it's not like a peppery, strong spice. It's almost like a black tea spice. And the finish, yeah, the finish is oaky, leathery, and it's kind of bitter. The good bitterness. Again, the coffee, chocolate bitterness that I really like in order to kind of balance that out, in order for me to go back to that sweetness. Wow, delicious. Now, that's why they call it 1910. Wow, that's really good. All right, let me cleanse my palate and we'll get to the Widow Jane. All right, on to the Widow Jane 10-year. Sweet. You get a lot more citrus on this. Orange, a little bit of cherry. You get a little bit of nuts, almost like almonds in a sense. It's a lot more, it has a lot more spice, especially the peppery or even the cinnamon spice, but more peppery. You do get that feeling all the way down. And that's how it feels on the finish. It's very, you get a slight oak, but that peppery rye spice really shines through in the finish. So for the palate and the finish, the winner, Old Forester 1910. Remember, this is for relaxing the night away. And even though Widow Jane is a great pour, it has citrus and the rye spice, which is great for the palate. It's a great whiskey to start the night and kind of go into party mode. But to just relax, enjoy the night, watch some TV or some whiskey bank videos, the sweet, the burnt caramel, the sugar, the slight bitterness at the end really just makes me sweet, makes me feel good. The endorphins are just going wild and I could just relax and have a good time. Yeah, let's relax. Allocation, both are the same. Both are rarely available on the shelves. I haven't had too much trouble finding these anywhere. Big box liquor stores, grocery stores, whatever. Price, this here runs around $55 up to $60. For the Widow Jane, it's actually $60 to about $65 here. So this is slightly more expensive. After a long, hard day, if you could only buy one, which one you should choose? It's gonna be the Old Forester 1910. Widow Jane is a great pour. It's sweet, it's citrusy, it has spice, and it's everything you need. And because it's aged 10 years, it does have a little bit of the mature taste. But because of the double oaked process in 1910, you get the sweet, the sugars, the caramel, the slight banana, and you get that chocolate coffee bitterness at the end to kind of just make you want to go for more and just drink. Just drink the night away. I'm just gonna fall asleep. I'm done, guys. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And let me know in the comments which one you enjoyed more. Was I right? Was I wrong? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.